Good evening, and welcome to Super Tuesday 2028. Today is the largest night of the primary season, as lots of delegates will be flying around between the 6 Republican candidates remaining and 5 Democratic candidates remaining. This is the largest night of the primary and a very crucial night as well. The polls have now closed in Alabama, American Samoa, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Massachusetts, Maine, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Virginia, and Vermont as we await results, and we will keep you updated. We are now able to make a projection in all the primaries held on the Democratic side. In Alabama, 52 pledged delegates going to Kamala Harris. In American Samoa, 6 pledged delegates going to Kamala Harris. In Arkansas, 30 pledged delegates going to Kamala Harris. In California, 416 pledged delegates going to Kamala Harris. In Colorado, 68 pledged delegates going to Mark Kelly. In Massachusetts, 90 delegates going to Pete Buttigieg. In Maine, 25 delegates going to Pete Buttigieg. In Minnesota, 75 pledged delegates going to Kamala Harris. In North Carolina, 112 pledged delegates going to Mark Kelly. In Oklahoma, 38 pledged delegates going to Kamala Harris. In Tennessee, 64 pledged delegates going to Kamala Harris. In Texas, 232 pledged delegates going to Beto O'Rourke. In Utah, 29 pledged delegates going to Mark Kelly. In Virginia, 99 pledged delegates going to Mark Kelly. And lastly, in Vermont, 15 pledged delegates going to Mark Kelly. We are now able to make projections in all the primaries held on the Republican side tonight. In Alabama, 53 pledged delegates going to Rand Paul. In American Samoa, 5 pledged delegates going to Nikki Haley. In Arkansas, 31 pledged delegates going to Nikki Haley. In California, 412 pledged delegates going to Rand Paul. In Colorado, 66 pledged delegates going to Nikki Haley. In Massachusetts, 89 pledged delegates going to Nikki Haley. In Maine, 21 pledged delegates going to Liz Cheney. In Minnesota, 73 pledged delegates going to Nikki Haley. In North Carolina, 109 pledged delegates going to Rand Paul. In Oklahoma, 40 pledged delegates going to Ted Cruz. In Tennessee, 63 pledged delegates going to Ron DeSantis. In Texas, 232 electoral votes going to Ron DeSantis. In Utah, 29 electoral votes going to Liz Cheney. In Virginia, 97 pledged delegates going to Nikki Haley. And lastly, in Vermont, 17 pledged delegates going to Rand Paul. After today's primaries, Kamala Harris is still leading with 745 delegates, followed by Mark Kelly with 337 delegates, Beto O'Rourke with 257 delegates, and Pete Buttigieg with 115 delegates. And on the Republican side, after today, Rand Paul has 614 delegates, Nikki Haley has 402 delegates, Ron DeSantis has 297 delegates, Liz Cheney has 50 delegates, and Ted Cruz has 40 delegates. Please be sure to fill out the March 10th primaries form. I once again had to put it into sections because it's a very long primary again. And please be sure to vote before June 15th at 5 p.m. Central Time. Many of you may not know this, but I'm going to be leaving for overnight camp next Monday, which is the 21st. So I have a goal for you guys. I want to get to 70 subscribers before next Monday. That's 8 days to get 6 subscribers. Can we do it? I hope so. Please be sure to subscribe so that I can get there, and also be sure to like this video and follow me on Instagram at GoToElections.